Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, No Death, No Bonfire. This is me, Bearded Narwhal, also known as Ben, and this is our character take 3. We're gonna keep going in Brightstone Cove, Seldora? Cove? Cave? Whatever. Seldora. And the reason I did that little shimmy there is because I was thinking about going and getting those items, and I decided it's not worth it. I'm just gonna end up using more durability than I have to. And I love that those guys just kind of kill themselves, so they know. And I thought that when I got close enough he'd just do it himself, but I ended up actually attacking it myself. And this area could have been so pretty if you look back a couple seconds at the actual mining site. You might be able to see it in a few seconds when I turn around on the ladder. I just feel like they should have really focused on that, because they really could have driven home the idea that Seek the Scaleless used to live here. I mean, those crystal spikes definitely convey that message to me, and they're just not placed often enough to make me feel like that. I tried to drop attack him, but drop attack sucked in this game, so I just hit him twice and run away like a ninny. I'm not feeling too strong with this this Morning Star at this point, because I definitely feel like this game, at this point, at least expects you to have a +5 weapon. That's not the case with this Morning Star, obviously. I still do 173. I'm just, of course I'm kind of afraid of dying. It's this kind of run, so. And I told you I used those throwing knives. I didn't know that I did use them last time, but I certainly do use them here. Because I know how many I have now, and it's not 23, so. I used them a bit on the Lion Knights and the Glurm, but. And a lot of people, back when I was researching how to do these well, I'm not really using much of the advice that I got, but a lot of people said to run to Doors of Pharaohs and get the Sanctier Spear, because that's a weapon that doesn't matter if it breaks or not. And that's pretty good advice, because having a weapon that essentially has infinite durability could be a game changer. So what a lot of people do is rush down the gutter and get that fragrant branch of yore, and then run through shaded woods and go into the Doors of Pharaohs after kind of a tough time, I assume, with that area, and then get Sanctier Spear, and then just kind of chase the rest of the game with it. My main problem with that strategy is that Sanctier Spear, even though its moveset is super cool, I don't like that it has no scale. Even if its base damage is okay for how quickly it attacks, I feel a lot better when my stats are actually going somewhere that I invested to be able to wield it. I guess it frees you up to get more magic and stuff, and game and PvP builds. And I realized I didn't have my bow on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slap that on there once I find it. And I hate spiders. I'm sorry if you're a spider lover. I can't handle them. This whole area freaks me out, especially this part right now. I hate watching this. Just like all of them like wriggling together. I know spiders in real life aren't that dangerous, most kinds, and it minimized there, of course, right? Yeah, my worst nightmare. And they're like right in front of me when I come back. So I just kind of get tired of it. So I just go all in with my Morning Star. And I actually like hit all 4 of them with one swing there, which is really crazy. I've never seen that happen before. It kind of relieved the tension just a little bit on me. like, normally fantasy spiders don't bother me at all. Like, Duke's dear Freya herself doesn't really bother me, but those, kind of, like, half spiders, like, they're half the size of a man or whatever, like, those scare the crap out of me. They're, like, just realistic enough looking to freak me out. And I don't actually know what that does. I assumed it exploded, but it didn't, so I'm not sure. And it came with heavy bolts, which, whoop-de-doo, I'm not using a crossbow, so I guess I could have. That Dragon Rider longbow. And I stepped away from the computer for just a second there. And excuse me while I hydrate. I come up here and grab this Estus Flask shard. And I don't really think about it when rolling into this water barrel. I was just destroying it for fun. But right here, I kind of realize that the water there, I believe, is a trap, because the two priests in this boss fight shoot lightning, and I believe your lightning resistance goes way down when soaked. And I think that's why that's there, to like fool you into getting yourself wet and then just dying automatically. And I'm really glad I switched to my short sword for this fight, because not only is it faster, but it does more damage than that Morning Star, and I already need help with this fight. I can't kill the hollows on the ground, and oh, thank God I maxed out them there, because I got hyper armor when I got hit by 2 lightning screws, so yeah. Doing my best to keep my health closer to full, just because if I can avoid dying in any way, shape, or form, that's the goal. I don't believe the Prowling Magus himself ends up hitting me with with any of his AoEs. He's gonna play it wrong. See what I mean? My damage is severely lacking. I feel that. Against the congregation priests is kind of strange. Also, this fight in general seems strange, because why is the congregation consisting of what appears to be the citizens of Bridestone Cove, and why are they hanging out with this like hexing dark shaman or whatever magus? I want to call him that. I don't know. Probably some plot on his soul, but I haven't read it, so whatever. We've done it, read it. Pumped up for no reason. Super easy boss. Let's do it. I think at that point, I was just planning on doing pumped up after beating all bosses from now on. That doesn't quite turn out to be the case. I come up here, I do talk to the Pardoner, not because I'm actually going to get my sins forgiven, but because I want all these items anyway, so I might as well, and check out his shop. Cleric small shield, pretty awful.
Some things, yes,
pretty bad.
I regret together, but now you, yes, but if now.
And I check out his items. I totally could buy one of those bite rings, but I was pretty sure at that time that I had the better version of most of them, if not all of them, so I could just leave. I'm sure I'll be back for him to forgive my sins, which actually doesn't reset the PvP sin, so not sure why he's there, because if you're sinning, you're probably going to have killed the NPC that you hurt. But I guess it does relieve the NPC aggression, so. Also, I did not know that far away the spider's frame rate on movement would go terrible. If you missed it, go back a few seconds, and that spider just looked like a game from, I don't know, the N64. I love the N64, but its graphics don't belong here. Even with that expansion pack. I know. that expansion pack that I bought with, can't believe I can't remember what game that expansion pack came with. Oh. I wanted to say Donkey Konga, but that's not right. I'll look it up later. And I do just kind of like shoot down all enemies in this area. I don't really want to bother myself with dying that. Oh, Perfect Dark. And Majora's Mask. And Donkey Kong 64. All needed that turn. Okay. Yes. I did look that up while recording my post-commentary. Sorry about that, but I was too curious to let that question go unanswered. Luckily, in post-commentary mode, Ben, I can have a conversation, look away from the screen, and the game plays itself. I'm so good. These guys are jerks. I feel like if their spells traveled faster, they wouldn't be as hard. But the fact that they're so slow just makes them like really hard to judge. And at first I was going to shoot him with a normal wooden arrow, and I was like, no, I need to use an iron arrow. And I was like, no, too much of my fatigue was gone. I can't do that. So I switch out weapons because I can't roll because I'm out of stamina. Let my stamina come back. And an iron arrow with the full stamina draw. All according to plan. Now and I did not realize that they like whisper something as they died, and that is terrifying. Gonna slide down this. Kill the spider. Where's your friend? I already shot him up. Creepy ass spider. Get out of my house. Wait, this isn't my house. I'll be leaving. I'm sorry. Is this where I left my bonfire? And there's a basilisk. Look at his little mouth. Can't do damage, but certainly can pop up. See, that one doesn't have face notes. This guy scared me. I totally thought he was just going to run at me. And then I just let him disappear, because these guys drop nothing when they die. They're total teases, and then they explode on you. Sounds like my life in a nutshell. Describing me, not anyway. Yeah, whatever. That joke was lost when I had to start explaining. And this is a very harrowing. Check this out. Oh, where's my health going? Oh god, where is my health? Yeah, check that action out, YouTube. I couldn't even see my health there for a second. I was freaking out. I wish I'd checked my health. And I drop a thank you to whatever omnipotent force protected me there. And he still hits me one more time. No, he doesn't. Okay, I totally thought he did. And I got mad for a second, even though I didn't need to. Oh, this guy hits me. Jerk. Spider. Spider. As much as I hate spiders, if I was promised Spider-Man's powers, if I was bitten by a spider, I would totally let that spider bite me. 100%. That is a trade I'm willing to make for Spider-Man's powers. Yes. And this axe looks freaking cool. Did I use this earlier? I don't think I did. It looks super cool. I'm not entirely sure where I picked it up, but I'm glad I did. In future runs and maybe in PvP post winning the game, I'll probably use it. It looks super cool. Its attacks are kind of like really slow, but I'm assuming that changes two-handed. I don't really use it that much two-handed in this run because I like my During Lake shield to be up and active. And even more than I hate the spiders in this game, I freaking hate those dudes. That is like my nightmare in a nutshell. If that past proposal was still active, but they said I looked like a bat after I got bitten by a spider, I'd say hell no. Spiders on my back constantly? I'd rather start sending a man spider than that shit. And if you don't know what man spider is, look it up. You have Google? You're on YouTube. I know you have Google because Google is YouTube. Same company, man. So, hot topics right now. Google, aka YouTube, aka Skynet, tried to buy Twitch, and by try, I mean is offering to for $1 billion. And that is very interesting to me. I don't see it as bad. I don't see it as good. It could be super good because, especially for people that make their money doing this sort of thing. I don't, but having the two working together could be super great for people like that. I'm not entirely sure what their takes on it is, but because I'm not involved in it enough to know the benefits and negatives of that kind of synchronization of the two sites. I assume it would be a pretty good thing, and I do intend on doing streaming soon, and if it does end up having like a unified account system, I guess that's a good thing. And right there, I realized that that Red Phantom was there, and he scared the hell out of me. But, yeah, what are your opinions on the attempted buyout of Twitch? Whether or not you agree or disagree that it could be a good thing for Twitch and YouTube together if they ended up merging kind of like that. I don't want them to become the same site because I do go to the different sites for different purposes. Like, I like YouTube videos for background, like, I'm assuming a lot of my viewers just, like, have my videos on in the background while they're doing other things. I don't expect you to, like, just exclusively watch what I'm doing all the time. I'm not that bad. Whereas on Twitch, it's more of an engaging experience, I think. Something more of, like, a show than a Let's Play, if that makes any sense at all. And, I want to get in on that because I think that would be a lot of fun, especially if I can get this comfortable with commentary whilst playing, which I think I can achieve in a non-no-death Bonfire run. But in the meantime, this is what I've got to work with. And, this pickaxe guy is scary because he attacks super quickly. He's super strong, but he's not too strong. And his Estus flasks are not upgraded enough to heal him before. Well, he's down. Really want that pickaxe after seeing how much damage it does. Even if his version is a plus 10, that'd be pretty, that's a pretty terrifying weapon, especially since it has the halberd swing. And, I don't know, maybe its short reach makes it balanced if it does actually do that, a lot of damage. If you guys have actually found that pick, let me know how, and I'll go back and get it after the fire. My cat's chewing on a box behind me. Sorry for the slight delay and commentary there. Link. Put it out. Buddy, that's not for you. Alright. I'll get up and hold you. You leave me, please. No, this is not yourself. Now you're mine. And you're gonna watch my video and commentary on it while sitting in my lap. Hey, nope. You did this. You did this, not me. So, as soon as Link calms down, maybe that was, I don't know, sorry about that. What needs to be done, needs to be done with cats. I don't know what it is about my cats and ear cases, but they love crawling in them. It's a variant of a box, so I'm sure it's new and exciting. It smells like Amber's favorite cider, but Angry Orchard, for all of you wondering. Sent gift baskets. And here we go into one of my least comfortable areas, which is this creepy web-slung area, and it's just, it's disgusting. I hate it. I hate everything about this map. I mean, based on level design, I think this is actually one of the better areas. I cannot explain enough how much I hate spiders, and this is just... Can you light those webs on fire? Because if you can, I've been running this game so long. Because I'd light those on fire and then not, like, enter at all. I'd light them on fire and leave, and then just go get a million souls somewhere else and never come back. Which, getting a million souls, if you're unfamiliar, or if you haven't watched my older videos, where I'm pretty sure I explain how to get a million souls really quickly without defeating all 4 Great Lords, is... excuse me. Sorry about that. Basically, you rush the Black Gulch, which you saw me run in the last video, except you do it almost automatically after getting 5 bonfire settings. And then once you reach that last bonfire, you light it, and you kill the Rotten, pop his soul, bonfire static, and then kill him again. And then if you do kill him 4 or 5 times, I'm not sure, but you'll have a million souls after that. After popping his soul every time, and the soul of the first dead one, and your bonfire staticking, you will have a million souls. And that's how people have been speedrunning lately, is Rotten speedruns, which I think is pretty cool, but I always like watching them play through the entire game instead of just seeing the same boss fight 4 times in a row. I'm pretty sure that's why these videos could be interesting, is because I do try to have some variety on my locations, and that's why it's so exciting to me that I've lasted this long on this character, because I don't know, I've been seeing new scenery just about every video, so hopefully I can keep that trend up and keep it exciting, keep it fresh for all my viewers out there who are keeping my views up. And I almost hit 500 views total on all my videos the other day. Not much, but exciting. And again, thank all of you for watching. I know I'm a small channel. I hope to grow in the future, especially with my new upload schedule, and I don't know, it feels nice, people subscribing, liking, commenting. It's nice. I like the feedback. Even negative feedback would be good. Like, not negative, constructive feedback, if you could. Just don't just like vomit in my comment section, obviously, but like if you could give me like some form of creative criticism, like your audio is too loud sometimes, you're doing this wrong, or if you changed your OBS settings to this, your video will look better, anything like that. I mean, I'm doing this for you guys, so if I can do anything better to make this channel more interesting or easier to watch or anything like that, let me know. I'll listen to your suggestions. And those spiders are crawling all up into its mouth. That's disgusting. So I think it's kind of funny to see the Scaleless is petrified of this. I think that Seath is Scaleless. Some people still think it's not. I think it's funny that he's petrified because the reason he betrayed his brethren is because he didn't have the stone scales that made them immortal. Well, you have stone scales now, bro. Your whole body is stone. Technically, that's immortality. And that is the only time she uses her laser. This entire fight, she never uses it again. I'm dead serious. If she uses it again, I'm sorry, I lied to you, but I can't remember her. And Ash Knight Void used to be a lot worse than this. So I'm definitely thinking of my earlier theory about NPC summons being greatly enhanced. I think that it definitely is a warranted theory. Just look at that guy. He doesn't even have a shield. He's just going to town. Stabbing her in the face. Getting all up under her. I want to know more about the Ashen Knights. I don't know if he is the Ashen Knight, or if there are Ashen Knights. But the Royal Soldier set, which is what he's wearing, is not super descriptive on what kind of knights wore them. So that's one problem I have with this game. I feel like the older game, was more meaningful because the items had such depth to them. Whereas I feel like all of the items in this game, not all of them, but almost all of them, have more questions in the descriptions than answers. And you might disagree and say that was true for Dark Souls 1 as well, but I don't know. The first time through this game, I read almost all of my almost all of the descriptions of the items in this game, and I was I kind of got a feel for everyone who's wearing and like the setting and all that through the items that I got during that. You just don't get that unless I'm like reading Lost Souls in this game. She does her little roller coaster move. I was really hoping to kill her there. She kind of scared me out. And I love how that one priest enemy, way back when, gave me more trouble than Duke's Day Freja. If that's any testament to how good Ash is now. That's actually our last Great Lord Soul, so the four great ones are dead now. So besides the Mirror Knight, I'd say, well, Mirror Knight is the next immediate challenge. I feel like all the enemies up until him are pretty darn easy. Look at me excitedly rolling around. No pumped animation? Okay. And I think it's strange that they don't just straight up give you some soul right there. And there's the pumped up. Because it says Great Soul Embraced, but you didn't get an inventory Great Soul. And I got a little better looking Seath there. So we're doing really well for ourselves. 4 Great Souls down. Now we get to go back to Majula after this. And attempt to, at least, make my way through Shaded Woods again. And hope for the best in Drang Lake Castle. As of right now, I haven't played that part of the video, so wish me luck if this gets uploaded before you, if you see this before I upload the next video, wish me luck. So, that's what I was trying to get out there. And, there's Vengarl, if you have any, doubts. And like I said in the last video, I find it very strange that Vengarl said he's using my sword, when he's clearly using two swords. Two different swords, in fact. So maybe only one of those swords is actually his, and the other sword is something added to his corpse to make him more deadly. Also, if those swords are available for pickup anywhere, please let me know in the comments below, because I would love to use those. If they're not usable, I'd be very sad. Because that looks like a giant cleaver and a giant falchion to me. Of course, the animations wouldn't be nearly as fast as Vengarl's corpse is using them. Pick up item. Vengarl's armor, boots, gloves. And I don't run back to Vengarl to get his helmet, because that'd be silly, so I just primal Bonfire out. Taking that little scenery for a second. That's a pretty shot right there. We're back in the Jula. Excellent. Happy rolling. Again, thanks for watching. If I entertained you, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a nice night. Dringlake Castle. Bye-bye.